How's it going, everybody? We got a fun night of Overwatch. I'm here with Winston with Steidel24. How you doing, Winston?
I'm doing fantastic. I got a pupper on my lap.
A doggy.
Appa, you gotta go sit down now. Yeah. Welcome everybody to the Lone Star Vanguard.
My cat's already sitting down, so
Appa will calm down here in a second. Well, not actually. We got food on the way. He'll get hyped up in a little bit there. But we're doing pugs tonight. Nothing competitive. It's all friendly. We're trying out a new format where we've had people sign up for specific time slots, and we've tried to balance the teams a little bit better due to some people having a not as fun experience due to some unbalanced teams that were created. But we're just here to hang out. We're here to have fun.
It's gonna be competitive.
It's gonna be a little bit competitive.
It's gonna be a little bit competitive.
Everybody's gonna get a little bit competitive.
You got the disclaimer.
If you're interested in doing any of these pugs, or joining in on this kind of fun, or movie nights, game nights, all the different kind of things that the Lone Star Vanguard brings to the table, make sure that you go over to lsv.gg and you can get yourself hooked up into the Discord and get in contact with all the socials. But Tuna,
see, when you say this will not be when you say this will not be competitive, that's like this bag is not a toy. Like, okay, it says the bag is not a toy, but I'm obviously gonna put the thing over my head and just go to town.
I feel like this is a deeper conversation than I'm prepared to have at the moment.
Okay, this bag is not a toy.
That's fair.
These games are not competitive.
They'll get a little competitive.
But we will make them so competitive.
So off of names alone, not team members, we've got upgrades versus Creed fans. Name alone, who are you going with?
I mean, Creed fans, that's just funny. Upgrades is kind of like, you know, I don't know. Creed fans! Yeah, Creed fans. Who doesn't love Creed?
Do you think Noob came up with that name?
Probably.
Noob's on the team.
Probably.
I just don't know if Noob's like a huge Creed fan. I've got to go with the upgrades.
No one's a huge Creed fan.
I've got to go with the upgrades for the specific reason. I'm gonna call him out right here now. I know he's not watching, but my good friend Kent, huge Creed fan, and
is he really?
Creed. Yeah, he is. He's,
you know, I know.
No, I'm thinking Incubus. I'm thinking Incubus. Totally different band.
Did you just confuse Creed with Incubus?
Shut up. Creed had a couple of
Uni, shut up.
Ones, did they?
There's Creed and Incubus.
Yeah, no, they're different. Whatever. It's the thing. It happened. But Creed had a couple of good hits.
Okay, name one.
Well, no, I was asking.
No, let's get Kent on the phone, okay? Let's call Kent right now. I don't even have his number.
I don't know if he's gonna pick up. My phone's making sure that I can stay tuned to Twitch chat. Where, by the way, Tuna, have you heard of Amazon Prime?
I mean, yes.
They called me the other day, and they said, hey, we've got this fancy new feature. It's not new, but, you know, you were really low on our call list, but whatever. They said that if you had Amazon Prime, that you could subscribe to a Twitch channel every month for free.
Well, why not do it right now? All right, let's get right into it. Start us off. What do you think about these comps?
I mean, I'm not seeing anything super special about the comp. I like the Mei Hanzo, because you do have the Zarya in play, so you get the grab dragons, and that high school early off to take out the Zenyatta was good. But Telly onto the Widow is gonna cause pressure onto the point, and the upgrades are gonna have to figure out some way to kind of push onto that pressure, or Telly is gonna have a field goal.
So Nubatron was standing on the point saying, this is mine now, and I'm taking it. Let's see if Apollo can say anything to counteract Noob, and Nubatron going low. Now who's gonna stay on the point? Little Red goes down. That means Nubatron's gonna get there and fight over Little Red's dead corpse. No. Noob goes down though. Looks like they're gonna defend this with 2 ticks maybe?
Yeah.
Did they get that second tick? No.
They did.
No.
They did. Oh, no, they did? Yeah, no,
they did not.
They got that. Well, no, they didn't. They got, I think they're like 0.1 off, because it's 33.1 or 33.3 per tick. So they're
reset
0.4
1 tick.
under. Yeah, they're 0.4 under. But you know what? traditional Nubatron, he's known for getting too aggressive on the Torbjorn.
The Gravitron comes out on the side of the defense, and Johnny's gonna get in there and start swinging.
Yeah, that was rude, Apollo, and your team's getting punished for it.
A big shatter comes out, but Noob is gonna say, I am taking this point, and then some. They go up into the defender's spawn point, and they're trying to say, hello, how are you? Let's start off this second point with a rude awakening.
No, Vaughn. Mahogany, a.k.a. Vaughn here at the Lone Star Vanguard on the DPS. Playing the sniper roles, you know, really takes a lot of pride in the sniper roles that he can play, but getting bullied around by a Lucio ain't a way to play a sniper. And, you know, I've got to admit, Apollo on tank is a formidable opponent. Apollo, one of the higher ranked members here at the Lone Star Vanguard, but Nubatron still able to deal with it pretty well, taking advantage of kind of cornering off Johnny at the very beginning there. But look for Phantom for a big grab here at the end of the fight. They're pushing the envelope.
Now they're just pushing the payload. Ever so surely. They're trying to get Young Gun now. He says, no, I'm just gonna hide my Eskel. Gets away. Young Gun gets back to his team in one piece. I didn't expect that. He looked dead to rights. Now, Johnny walking up. Noob on the other end of things.
Oh, the dragons,
The dragons. Surprises everybody, including myself. Phantom goes down. Nubatron goes down. Defense coming out strong here. Coalescence. That's gone.
Do you think Vaughn heard me talking trash?
Maybe. You know, they talk a lot about caster cursing.
True.
What do you call it when the caster is in
you
your
say
favor?
they, but they is me. You're a caster now, Tuna. They is you.
Well,
you just learned the art of caster cursing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But what's the other side of it? If you caster bless?
No, there's no caster blessing. It's the sad story about it.
Telepunk coming out with attack visor. A lot of ults coming out. Freeze coming out. High Noon coming out. You know, a couple deaths on both sides, but Mercy's gonna try and res the McCree. No, the May. Okay. Now we get back into the payload. Phantom from the high ground says, nope, I'm not taking that fight on by myself.
And that's kind of okay if you're a Creed fan. But if you're looking for an upgrade, you're not too happy about the fight. Oh, those are dogs. Hold on. Tuna, take it away.
All right, I'm back. Just when you thought I was going in out. Johnny, in his back pocket, has a shatter. But on the other side of things, Nubatron also has a shatter. So this will be interesting. Nubatron and Johnny. I played against Johnny the other night, and he's pretty good. And Nubatron is kind of throwing. Nubatron getting aggressive.
Oh, surprise shatter?
Amplification matrix comes out, as does the shatter. It's actually going to be huge from Nubatron. Noob drops a big shatter, but goes down. I don't know how they didn't follow up with that. Maybe a miscommunication. A big shatter.
Well, I mean, there's a rule as you as you progress from gold into platinum, where you don't charge your own shatters. You never do it because the reason why is because you're completely vulnerable. You can't protect yourself. You can't deal additional damage. You're committed to that pin damage completely. So fire strikes, swinging through, Lucio speed boost, all good things. But charging shatters never ends well unless you're able to completely shatter the entire enemy team and get that charge off quickly into a wall right next to you.
Okay, so two runs between a rock and a hard place and an immovable object and an unstoppable force. We've got a lot of ults here. Grab Dragon comes out on the defense. Johnny gets low, but survives. Mercy Valkyrie is going to... Oh! Trill, who goes by his Lucio fame by so much, just gets crushed by Johnny. Johnny's a character to watch out for. His Rhine, pretty damn good. I played against it the other night. Pretty damn good. 30 seconds left on the clock. Nubatron taking the storm to the point. Getting low. His healers are there, and a shatter comes out as the shield came down. Johnny ignores Winston's advice and shatters and pins, and it doesn't seem to make a difference as this fight is gonna go to the defense.
Big ups to
Big ups to
the upgrade shields. Big ups to the upgrade shields. Big ups to the upgrade healers. Woo! There in the end. That's why Johnny was able to just kind of go free reign. When you've got your healers behind you 100% as a Reinhardt, you can pretty much do anything except for pins. But a great shatter at the end. I was actually delivering food to Little Red Raccoon the Mercy. Little Red there on the side. So I got to see that shatter.
That's why they didn't push the payload as far as I expected. Why? They're having dinner!
Well, now they're having dinner.
Well, we did say this wouldn't be competitive, so. Oh, look at Pax Apollo in chat. I'm so pumped! I am too, Pax Apollo. I am too.
The favorite part of that attack. Hit me with it.
Oh, I mean, the shatter at the end. That was enormous. If I did that, I'd be posting it on my Instagram right now.
You have an Instagram?
Yeah. Yeah. Tunavi_OW.
Oh, wow.
I post things like, you know, shatters like that. Vicky seems to like all my posts. Vicky, #1 fan. Thank you, Vicky. The Lucio right now on what are these team names? They've got upgrades. We got
attacking Creed fans.
Creed fans. Defending. How could I forget Creed fans?
I don't know. You were so hardcore about it earlier.
Well, look. I know the face.
Can you name the top Creed song?
Yeah. Photograph. Easy.
Oh. We'll talk about that later.
Oh no, Megalomania, right?
I don't know.
That's an Incubus song. Apollo on the point, baits out the May freeze, and the Baptiste lamp comes out. That means Immortality is out of play for about 30 seconds. Concentric says hello to the grave, and it looks like they're gonna have to really regroup and do something crazy, but this is probably going the way of upgrades right here.
And it's gonna be really important for Phantom to kind of shut down Apollo on the side of upgrades, because otherwise Telepunt isn't really gonna be able to play the game.
Now Young Gun, look at his ult charge. He's got a freeze, and if I were him, I'd use it right now. And he does. Smart minds think alike. And he actually, oh yeah, Concentrix goes down. The follow-up is half there, and half the team realizes they need to get out of there.
And not much further to go, Tuna.
Painful online! Oh, that's new. That was started off as an April Fool's joke. When Diva calls her mech back, a lot of damage comes in.
They tried to pair it with the grab.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I've been seeing that a lot in my games.
It isn't gonna work out though. I mean, they're gonna get pushed back pretty hard. On the back of that, they try that kind of cheeky move, and in the process of it, get completely countered. Bomb into the back. Finds the Immortality field. Oh, but a ball against the Titanfall! Red!
Takes out Kinner Girl. Okay, so now upgrades. Pushing very, very hard with one on payload. Johnny says, I'm a little cold, ice party, but survives. There's no follow-up. Was anyone even there or just scared? I guess they must have all died. I don't know.
Yeah, they were still coming back to spawn.
That seemed like a missed opportunity. Bob comes out on the defensive side of things. This Bob is in an awkward spot, I'd say. Not the best positioning.
He was able to kind of scare the Reinhardt away from that aggressive spot that they could have held, and now Creed fans get a little bit of time to regroup. The Maywall dropping early. Payload very close to reach. If nobody goes, they're not going to be able to do anything. Someone has to reach.
That's it.
No. Right? Little Red got it. Little Red got there for the contest, and the grab came out. Oh, man. This might be a little bit of a last-minute defense from the Creed fans.
Wait, oh my god, I thought that was done.
Nope. You assume too early.
Wow,
Once
how
again,
close?
you've learned the art of caster cursing.
Did you see how close that was? I didn't.
It was extremely close. If Little Red hadn't valked and gotten to the point, it would have been over right then and there.
That was an enormous hold. Johnny notices a Tracer's hiding on the right, says, I'm not taking that fight.
Well, he's been doing a really good job on this Tracer of kind of like peckling around. But they really need to be careful. Nubitron has the Shatter, and Johnny, as they're playing a little bit separated from the team, the shield hasn't been held up as much. A little bit amped about the supports, but the Shatter lands. The Maywall's perfect! Oh, it secures that pin on a Young Gun, and the May's no longer an issue. If they can keep themselves alive, they win.
Defense looking strong here. Noob trying to decide if he wants to go hard or go back to spawn, and he's going hard. He charges in.
Come on.
This might be a really bold play. But, you don't want to take that fight with Apollo right there. Apollo's a really smart player. Apollo's maybe one of the best players in the lobby, and now he's got a bomb in his back pocket. Can he do something? Dragons come out in his back pocket as well. He's got the bomb. Johnny comes out with a nice pin, and the Shatter comes out to nothing. Nothing comes out. Let's see this bomb. I'm really excited. It gets telepunk. Tracer goes down. This is a big fight. No one's really seeming to get the upper edge here.
I mean, Noob's about to go down.
Noob goes down. Okay, this looks like it's offense. 100%. Yep. Yep. Easy win. They crumbled. It seemed like everyone was alive within 10 seconds, and now they're all gone. But with a defensive hold like that, you can't be too surprised.
Yeah, part of that is there were some early things coming out from Creed fans on the attack where they could have capitalized a little bit more, a little heavier. Like, this was a great moment for the Creed fans in their attack, but when they got into the street phase, it got a little bit more difficult for them to kind of put some things together. They got kind of, oh, we got that first point, let's go, let's go, let's go. And it just didn't really work out. I mean, Mahogany did a great job on this as well. But I think that Upgrades just had a little bit firmer of a hold when it came to playing around the environment. The Streets phase on attack was much more put together. But you know what? That's what happens to Pugs. These guys are just thrown together. It's a hodgepodge, modge podge of players.
Like we said, not competitive. But
here's the deal. We talked about the Noob versus Apollo matchup in that last thing, but they're together on this next play, I believe.
Noob and Apollo?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be together. Oh wait, no, wait. Why is Noob Patron? But yeah. They're together on this time. Noob, Apollo, Telly, Gold Tam, Tiny Bunny, and Little Red. That'll be a good team. And then we got Phantom Johnny, Vaughn, Lee, Trill, and Victory on the other side of the fence. I believe they're going to be migrating around and figuring out those teammates. But I mean, first thoughts, anything big, anything small, anything fun? What'd you see, Tuna?
It came down to, Johnny versus Noob. That was pretty fun to watch. Johnny came out with the upper hand. I mean, he landed the Shatter that kind of sealed the deal on defense. And if you can't push it past that on offense, you're not going to win. So
yeah, it's a rough road to climb back from.
The Shatter game was exciting to watch.
Oh, hold on. Not switching rosters, by the way, I'm seeing in the chat.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to be going same get-ups. We go again, as they say. What time is it?
Apollo says, thank you. Because Pax Apollo, we have two Apollos in chat.
We do. Okay,
thankfully, there's no two Apollos in game.
Don't say thankfully, because next thing you know, next week, there will be 3 Apollos.
It's funny. There was KSF and KSP in the Overwatch League, and Poco and Pokpo.
I had a duo that plays for one of the collegiate teams in Valorant, and on their team is one player's name is Mr. Catfish, and the other player's name is Mrs. Catfish.
Okay. Well, what's the next map we got?
I think it's one of your favorites. Just possibly.
My favorite is
See this onion ring? This map has a big hole like this that's just filled with death.
Where's that onion ring from?
Cosmic Wings here in Austin. You can also get like Cheeto flavored wings. It's absolutely fantastic. Not sponsored, could be sponsored. What's up, Cosmic Wings? Absolutely fantastic food. But we're gonna go to Ilios next.
Well.
Yep, we're gonna be going to Ilios next.
Cool.
How'd that game go?
We got a live interview.
Live interview's not going great, guys.
Uh-oh.
She's not speaking.
Uh-oh.
She's refilling water. She was never here. Okay.
And that's enough for our live interview with Little Red. We got some new blood in here.
Do we?
Lee Phoenix?
Okay, so
I don't think he was in the last match.
No, Lee was not playing in the last match at all.
Leafy's really funny.
Yes, they're stuck on tank.
Lee Phoenix is like super hilarious.
Yeah.
If you're in like the Discord, you'll see him cracking jokes. It's like 100% of the time. I think everything he says is a joke.
That can both be one of the nicer things you can say about somebody. But that could also be like a really rude thing.
Well, I didn't say like Leafy's life is a joke. Okay, I didn't say it like that.
No, you just said that everything he says is a joke.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe, you know what? We're supposed to talk crap about our friends, right?
A little bit.
Leafy, you're a joke, okay? I mean that in the most passionate way. No, Leafy's actually hilarious.
Yep, it's fantastic. There's a lot of the graphic. There's a good amount of the graphics that you see, and like the animated graphics that you see on the Lone Star Vanguard channel.
Got it.
Really? Okay. I think Tiny Bunny does a lot too.
Tiny Bunny does all of our graphics. Lee does like for a lot of our social posts. He'll do fun animated things, like the Twitter post with the Sombra that drops the doll. And it says GG, y'all.
Leafy's really good at 3D printing too.
Yeah, he does a bunch of 3D printing.
Okay, we're gonna get right into it.
Do some 3D sprinting here on Soldier 76.
Nice. The character with legs. Oh, and it's Leafy.
Yeah,
we got jokes.
3D sprinting, baby.
Yeah, that's. I wish we said we had planned that. That was good. All right, Vicky, little frog in the right side. The whole point of this map is to get boops in the well.
I'm gonna keep track of environmentals, and regardless of which team wins, the real winner will be the one with the most. Okay.
Oh.
Well, Punchy.
Speaking of environmentals, why don't you get your notepad? Because there comes two from Punchy Mari. That's actually a big shift for momentum because that team was really looking down and out. And now it looks like it's going to be a real fight to get this point contested. Neither team has contested this point. Okay, wow. That boop did wonders. It's amazing what Punchy Mari can do on this map because he just changed the course of the whole entire thing. Johnny,
you
flirting with danger on the side.
On the Lucio. There's a third.
That's
you put Trill on the Lucio. You can't really expect anything less than what you're saying.
Okay, Punchy Mari is also Trill. So Punchy Mari looking like a freak on this match right now. Now we have Creed fans taking a quarter of 100% to complete this first best of 3 match right here. Noob trying to get a hook. Hammond doesn't seem to die to the hole. Wow. Amplification matrix comes out. Apollo going in hard. It's all for naught though, as you know, Creed fans, red team holding on to the point.
Yeah, good play on the Winston, good play on the Mercy right now. Keeping everybody alive. Oh, that Jedi was dangerous, but a good Guardian Angel gets Little Red out of the crosshairs. And still, Creed fans are coming out on top on these fights. I mean, Young Guns has been able to get 1 or 2 kills almost every single fight, but it just doesn't seem like the rest of the team's been in position to capitalize on it.
Mari invested a Lucio beat, which gives everyone an overshield, and they still have the point because of that. Mari is actually carrying this entire match. A high noon comes out, a big die, and also a big Roadhog ult. Everyone seems to be just out of commission right now, except for just a few stragglers on point.
You know what? If they take this, I'm gonna give it to Johnny, but if they're not able to, okay.
The upgrades.
Give that to Johnny. A good choice in using that ultimate.
Here's the scary thing for the blue upgrades is that when you give up 92%, you have to be perfect the rest of this sector.
Pretty much. You know, 92%, you win 1 fight. By the time the respawns come in, it's immediate overtime at the best. So you need to be careful, keep their supports alive. You can see Victory doing a good job of covering Tiny Bunny's back as they send Apollo into the back line, but a Reaper versus a Hammond could be difficult. Oh, Little Red getting out by the skin of her teeth. The kills, Tuna! Creed fans killing everybody!
Okay, so let's see. It looks like the blue upgrades are so close to losing that point, and they do. So now Creed fans, Mario invests the Lucio beat, giving everyone an overshield. Now it's coming down to, can the blue upgrades hold on to dear life and contest this point? Mahogany's on point. An amplification matrix is invested into this. And then Reaper gets halted off to the side. That looks like the Creed fans are saying this is our first round and we're taking it.
Almost. Ain't over yet.
They're still going.
Mahogany's got something to say about this. The contest is still alive if the boops happen. Let's see if any more respawns can get back. The Roadhog barely there, but once again, Apollo doing a good job of keeping it alive. Johnny still hasn't died on this Roadhog. Johnny's still alive, sound barrier or not. Upgrades are about to get all their respawns back.
Yeah, and Apollo's popping off as Wrecking Ball. One of my favorite characters. Apollo comes in with a body slam. Reaper doesn't seem to get anybody with that ult, but he gets booped by the one and only Trill Mari. That's a big boop. This fight just seems like it won't end. Winston gets booped and says, I had a trap card for that. And let's see what's going on here. Mari playing his heart out, trying to go for a boop. And he does. He gets Tiny Buddy Moira, punches Mahogany in the face with Tracer. Long fight. Well-deserved win.
And I'm just going to put it out there. I absolutely hate playing against Trill's Lucio.
I like playing with it.
I love playing with it. Yeah, fantastically. It's a great asset to the team, but against it is just, oh man, such an aggressive Lucio. And it's as if Trill doesn't have to think about movement. He's all around you, tracking you, killing you, shooting you, booping you, pushing you. It's crazy.
It's like a bop it, right?
Yeah.
Push it. Bop, boop it.
I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse.
All right, Winston, take over. I'm having technical difficulties, Winston.
Uh-oh. Tactical tuna in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Not much to talk about here at the Lone Star Vanguard as the Creed fans in the upgraded face off. Johnny getting a good hit, and we've seen Johnny be playing the main tank role, but this time it's gonna be Apollo with a big pin. Concentrix, get out of here, brother. Ain't nothing you can get done with Apollo in the front line.
I'm back.
Manjum's gonna shut that down. Nubitron looking for another good hook, but he gets taken down by Mahogany, and that's a bit of an in-house brawl. Lee and Vaughn, or not Lee and Vaughn, whoops, Noob and Vaughn, ex-roommates, co-founders of the Lone Star Vanguard.
Okay, so it looks like the upgrades have this point. Apollo swings onto the Mercy. That means no one can get resurrected here. Apollo getting aggressive, finds Concentrix. Oh, that's a nice shatter. He wasn't even looking for him. Concentrix is probably slamming his keyboard right now, except for this isn't competitive. Remember, it's not competitive. But, you know, fool me once, fool me twice. Winston on the point.
It's not competitive, Phantom. Let him hit the ground.
Yeah. Someone, they have families. Let them cap the point. A shatter comes out. Apollo, he loves to get that 180 shatter. Nothing seems to connect there, though, because the Winston bubble was there. And Punchy Mari gets a stick to the face, goes down to Tracer Mahogany's bomb. That was a great play right there. And it looks like Creed has taken the point back. Wait, what?
Nope, it's gonna go to upgrades. It goes right back to upgrades.
Upgrades goes, they flip it back again.
Immediately, the fight, there were only 1 and 2 members left of Creed fans on the point, so upgrades didn't have to do much to clean it up. But wow. An absolute crazy brawl here in the hallway. Flank percentage, however, heavily in favor of the upgrades. Nubatron finding himself a kill as well. Immortality Field is going to pop out from Tiny Bunny to keep the aggression alive. There goes the Graviton counter. And that Deadeye getting it a lot more than the Death Blossom from Lee as Lee couldn't move forward.
Okay, did the point just go?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm trying to get my tech back together. Okay, so we've got. So this is going to be interesting. So we've got upgrades and Creed fans. This is a very Widow-heavy map. You really want to have a sniper here, okay? So Mahogany loves to play sniper, right? You were talking about that earlier. Concentrix actually picks the Widow on. You see that on the on Creed fans.
I think the second that we see Mahogany recognize the Widowmaker is up. There we go. Already switching over to the Widowmaker. Never mind.
Mahogany. Okay, so this is exactly what we want to see. We want to see Mahogany pop off on Widow. And we want to see Concentrix try and take him out. Mahogany gets up to his special perch, sorry. Well, perch, what's the difference? Concentrix trying to find a good spot to counter him. And Punchy, oh no, Vicky with the huge boot.
Yeah, these are some pretty big kills coming in for the upgrades. I mean, first point's gonna go over to them. They were able to deal with Concentrix rather early in the fight, even though Mahogany went down and Concentrix was alive. Concentrix haven't really been able to contribute much to the fight, so there's pretty much an equivalence of value.
Okay. So, the upgrades. Okay. Alright, where were we? Now, let's look at these old... So, Apollo's got a shatter! Oh, and as soon as I realized, it comes out, and it's enormous. That's an enormous shatter.
Bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Apollo.
You love
what
to
do you
see
expect? You know, he's gonna bring the big straps and the hard plays and the top-notch duty shatters down to the game. Oh no, the fire strike still gets Lee. Lee's gotta be angry about that.
So then if Creed fans can get a big collaborative push right here, that shatter may be all for naught if they can get together and get this point back. And they're gonna try and make a run for it. They're making an aggressive push. There's only 2 people on the point defending it. Vicky goes down, now there's 1.
It is Zarya though, the Tracer as well from Young Guns back to the point, so they get a little bit of pistol and pestilence, if you will.
And the Roadhog, yes, the Roadhog, Whole Hog comes out. But, okay, we're gonna see the point flip here.
I mean, Young Gun's still alive. Backs out.
Okay. So, that was a big fight win for the Creed fans, the red team. Now they're going to have to be pretty flawless to make this a whole entire map win. It is 1st to 2, So whoever wins to 100% takes all here. So every little thing matters here. And we're gonna look at the blue upgrades. A lot of ults on their side. A shatter comes out. Noob goes down.
Noob's angry.
Leafy on the point with an ultimate in his back pocket. It looks like the blue upgrades have used all their ults.
They have, but it's okay. They've got all the bodies on the point. I mean, if Noob can make it back quickly, which isn't going to be able to happen, now, you know, Apollo knows that Noob has this shatter. It's not going to be an easy ultimate to pull off.
And there's 10 seconds.
Matrix is a window of opportunity, but it gets blocked. It gets blocked, Tuna.
5 seconds to get on the point. Is anyone going to be able to touch? Yes, yes. We're going to have overtime here, folks. Mahogany, that sniper we've been waiting to see this whole match, comes out. This is my point, he says. A shatter comes out, but really it's just victory lap. Punchimari's trying to contest, but that is going to blue upgrades.
Yeah, that felt about right. I mean, they had a pretty good hold on the point in the beginning. First point, I think that Kree fans had a bit of an advantage. They kind of lost the way, but other than that, well played by both teams.
We're getting a little birdie's telling me we might be changing up these teams.
Yes, we are going to be changing up our teams a little bit, as well as bringing us into a new map. So please, ladies and gentlemen, sit tight. If you need to go ahead and grab yourself another drink, another glass of popcorn. That's not how that works. Another bowl of popcorn. Unless you eat popcorn by the glass, I'm not judging you.
I hope you're not judging me, sir.
If you don't show me popcorn in a glass by the end of
well, just because I'm not eating popcorn in a glass right now. I mean, I'm working.
No, that's exactly. Yeah, okay. We'll see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you want me to be like? Oh, and Newport or Newport.
Yeah, I do. You know what? I eat
popcorn in my mouth.
Rings and I eat chicken wings. They're all right here. They're all right in front of me. I'm ready to prove it on stream.
Oh, and Apollo with the big bomb. Oh, hold on, folks. I need to swallow my chicken onion ring. Like, sir,
I know how to make it work. We're gonna take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, to let these teams get a little bit balanced, switch things around, and get into our new map. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Oh, what? Hello, Tuna.
Hello, Winston.
Oh.
How are your onion rings?
Hello, Jacob.
How many? Please, it's Jake.
All right, State Farm. No, Jake from AT&T. Right, got it.
How many onion rings do you have left, honey?
Decent amount. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're hefty onion rings. So
yeah.
Yeah.
How's Appa doing?
He's down here, hoping for a couple of crumbs. Sad,
what if you gave him an onion ring?
No, I don't give the human foods to my doggos. At least not very often.
Let's say he grabbed an onion ring. I don't have a dog. Would he be like sick?
No.
Or would he be like, this is good?
Onion ring? No, I don't think an onion ring would do much to his stomach at all. If he were to get a hold of something spicy, then that would be a different story.
Okay. I let the kitty out. The cat wanted to go out.
Well, I have two dogs here.
At the end of Elios, the kitty was like, "Hey, I want to go out," and I'm like, Punchimari drops the beat and gets a boop, and the cat's like, "So can I go out now, or like, how long is this gonna go on for?" That was a good match, 1-1 with a. I love seeing. So I have to say, control where it's meet in the middle, take the point. It's my favorite game type. It's my favorite. And I love seeing it go 1-1, where it's like tiebreaker map, round 3.
Yeah.
My favorite. So I'm glad we got to see that tonight.
I like Control because it gets a little bit more brawly in a lot of instances. Watch out, Sherlock. Ready? And go. There he goes.
Light side.
It's a little bit more brawly.
We got new team names.
I like this. I don't know how Noob feels about being on the light side.
Why?
He feels like a dark side kind of guy, you know?
Is it possible to learn this power? Have you watched Bad Batch?
No.
Have you watched Invincible?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm a little behind, okay? Look, all I've been waiting for is Love, Death, and Robots, which I believe released its second season, and you can bet your bum tum that after this, the first thing that I'm doing is beginning to watch the Love, Death, and Robots next season.
Is that the one with like the it's like the milk takes over the whole world or something?
That's one of the episodes, yeah. It's an anthological series, so each episode doesn't necessarily tie into the following episode at all.
Hi, chat, Blizzard.
You can keep chat up if you want. We want to see chat.
You know, I love this map.
If they're saying spicy stuff in chat, I want to know about it.
You know, I love night maps. Overwatch 1. Why? Because I'm a night owl. I'm just a night owl.
The night maps I think look the prettiest.
Yes.
Lighting wise.
Yeah. So like Overwatch 1 is like, yo, Dorado's a night map. Lijiang Tower's a night map. Kings Row, night map. Overwatch 2, what I'm excited for is it's gonna be kind of like dynamic, right? So it's gonna be like this map, like Rio, is just whatever the weather is that day. Like, not in real life, but it's just random. It'll be like rainstorm.
Do you think they're gonna make it random, or
nighttime.
do you think it's gonna be more of a map specific kind of thing, where like if you're playing a map like Route 66 in Overwatch 2, you're gonna be susceptible to dust storms, or if you're playing.
There's a lot they haven't told us, but they said it's gonna be like you can't expect the same thing every time you play a map, unlike Overwatch 1. We're gonna get right into it. We've got the light side on defense and the dark side on offense.
Naturally.
Vicky, walking on rooftops, takes a jump up into the air, and we got an Echo saying, "Nope, I'm ruling the skies today." Vicky hiding behind yellow and a red building, and the payload's going to be moving, and Echo's going to go down.
Oh, that's bad for Phantom because it's an important choke for the dark side. Getting the payload past its initial archway is a big milestone on Dorado. But it doesn't look like it's going to get very much further than just past. Oh, Vaughn! Mahogany's at a high charge and already 50% to the Graviton.
You know, I just bought this Lego set today. It's the Dorado payload, and that little, you see the little arc it's under? That's a Lego set. I just bought it today.
That's how important that this position of the map is to Overwatch.
Yeah, it's iconic, right? Once you make it past here, it almost is like, we're gonna keep going, and it's gonna go for a while. Vicky trying to find anybody at all. The Nano is gonna come out. Johnny misses his pin. He's still in the back and he's low, but Concentrix goes down. McCree is out of the playing field. Johnny gets healed up like crazy though. It looked like he was about to die.
Yeah, good job on the healers as far as the dark side goes, keeping Johnny alive. Did go deep, was able to be enough of a distraction for Apollo and Victory to kind of present that aerial front and get a lot done. However, Apollo is going to have a difficult day playing against Concentrix. Victory going to be able to follow it up, but still, that McCree going to be a difficult obstacle for those aerial threats.
Now Mahogany, also known as Vaughn, gets copied. Now there's possibly a bunch of grabs coming out here. Let's see, this could be interesting. Everybody could be hiding a little grab right now. Echo trying to pull it off. Nope. Echo goes down. No grabs. That's kind of, you know, disappointing. I thought we'd see maybe 3 grabs in that fight. But Johnny, he goes down. Phantom looking down sights. taking out the Sigma with the Discord, and Sigma, gravity or not, goes down.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to see Vaughn channel his childhood. Fun fact. Vaughn actually had, where is it? Where was it? Yeah, there it is. A pet Bengal tiger named Josie when he was a kid. So we're gonna have to see that Eye of the Tiger come out today. However, the kill is going heavily in favor of the light side, Tuna.
Hey, when Apollo gets his blade, I want to cast it. Okay. Even if you're like talking, I'm just gonna take it. Oh, Apollo! Flex. One of the greatest.
What was that about Apollo you were saying?
Well, Apollo just deflected Mahogany's Graviton Surge. It's one of the most exciting things you can do in this game. I've done it once in comp, and it was one of the best days in my Overwatch life. Now, Sigma, Bry Guy, the science guy, comes in with a Sigma Flux. But not much of a follow-up, but it does get the defensive light side weak. Apollo goes down, though. And Nubatron... No! Johnny Cart gets resurrected. Concentric sitting in the back. He's got a high noon. Notoriously known as one of the worst ults in Overwatch. Let's see if he can make it more interesting than we expect. This offense. Pushing very strong. The high noon does come out. It gets Sigma really low. That's okay. You know, with Apollo on the other team... No, never mind. Apollo's on the... Yeah, you're right. So, with Apollo playing Genji, with the possibility of deflecting a high noon, that's a scary ult to run down against 4 of them.
Yeah, had Concentrics held that high noon just a fraction of a second longer, it would have taken the Sigma out of play completely. But Noob's got a big shatter here, and we haven't seen Johnny really present that shield presence.
Apollo
does look like they're tracking it.
Apollo has that blade in his back pocket, and it comes out! He takes out Phantom! He's going for more kills! Can he get the Reinhardt tank duo with Zarya? He cannot! Nope. The tanks say, I got your back, brother. I'm not going down without a fight. Apollo, you would have liked to see more than just, you know, an Ashe go down and a couple of tanks get weak, but the Junkrat ult is coming out with a big shatter right to the spawn
Johnny.
door. Vicky and Johnny's been on fire tonight, and it doesn't stop right here. That was awesome to watch. Vicky with a great combo shatter right there with the Junkrat ult. There's nothing you can do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was a good push from the dark side. The light side got put onto their heels, and it didn't look like they were able to kind of put things back together. Noob got cornered out and pushed out when they had that shatter towards the end, and had he been able to put that online, I feel like we would have seen a different outcome for the light side on the defense. But going to the attack, you know what? They got to bring something better to the table. You know, Apollo's there on DPS. You've got to plan for it.
You know, I was so excited to see Apollo get like a team kill with his blade, but it ended up being Vicky with the Reinhardt shatter combo. That was really, really exciting. Vicky, props. Good job. That's probably a good communication. I wish we could listen into their comms, but probably great communication in there.
I like to think it was hectic. Shatter, tire.
Yo, Dirty Gills?
Some real OWL comms.
Let's say hi to chat for a second. Dirty Gills, thank you for coming by. Hot mics. Ooh, hot mics will be cool. You know how in Overwatch League they're like, let's listen in to the Houston Outlaws.
Hey, in the future.
In the future. We got big plans.
The more we do this, the more people y'all bring in to watch, the better it gets.
So the player to watch today will be... I guess, you know what? Nubatron is going to have to be a player to watch, because...
The one that's dead?
Nubatron is going to be a player to watch respawn as he does... You know, Nubatron's... He's not very good at this game.
I don't think he's ever played Overwatch before.
It's just not very good.
Yeah, you know,
He's
picks
like-
the Winston. He's been in spawn half the game.
He's
I mean,
just
it's
always,
okay.
yeah, he's always responding. The thing
Look
about
at
Noob,
this. You ready?
Actually, Noob trying to prove us wrong. Let's see. Can he get his primal built up here? So when he gets to 100%, he is basically unkillable. Sombra trying to say, "Get down, Winston," and he says, "I'm not a monkey. I'm a scientist." Going 20% away from getting primal. He gets hacked though. Can he play the corner and survive this fight? Good heals from Rex. No, never mind. I'm sorry. Lee Phoenix. Oh, Apollo coming out with the blade, takes out the Ana, takes out the Brigitte. Those are the two players you definitely want to take out. That is a big play from my man coming in the left corner. Apollo. Big play. That's the play that I've been waiting to see. But Nubatron also popping off with that primal I've been talking about. He got to 100%. He says, "These tanks are nothing compared to me." Reinhardt charges Nubatron, and he goes down swinging as Sigma goes away as well. Nubatron proving me... Oh my god, no one's pushing payload.
Don't tell them, Tuna. Don't tell them.
You know what?
But a good play from Noob there. You know, he spent the majority of the first part of the match in spawn, but made up for it. Made up for it big time.
Are they going to contest or just give it up?
Oh, they're testing. Apollo's on DPS on Tracer. They're going to get
contesting.
EMP into the everything.
Sombra has an EMP, but she's hacked. Concentrix also goes down, and Apollo goes down. There's so many kills on both sides. Everybody seems to be eliminated. The payload's going back now. Uh-oh, you can't suck that up, Sigma. Already. You know, I've been there. I've been there. Oh no! Vicky invests EMP. Oh, this is actually insane.
Can Apollo carry?
This is actually insane. The fight just rolled in.
Oh, he got killed in the pulse bomb animation.
Wow.
Pulse bomb was gonna come out, but he got killed inside the pulse bomb animation. So no pulse bomb, no ultimate, no big boom, no nothing.
I can't believe this fight is still going on. This is crazy. This is such a crazy fight. Can they push it? 0.46 meters? Oh, that's... Oh my god! What a crazy fight. Apollo versus a baby diva. Mahogany is trying to take this all on his own. Oh, and he takes out Apollo! If he can last 9 more %, he can get a Titanfall online. If he doesn't, he's gone.
Oh, he gets it!
He gets it. That's actually huge because now he has 600 more health than he did before. Concentrix takes out the Junkrat. That's who made a big play at the end of last round. It looks like the light team is going to be able to push this. I don't know. There's some ults on the defense though. The Shatter, Johnny, he's been known to make shatters and he's nanoed, but the single shatter doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh. What a crazy fight. The fight that never ends. The never-ending story. Wow. That was amazing. I can't believe that.
Lightside doing a fantastic job of keeping themselves alive, but ultimately the dark side came out online, and this is the triple right here from Patchy, and this is what you want out of your Zenyatta. I mean, this is some Jay Jonak kind of stuff.
Wow. That was a really good fight. That lasted like 3 minutes. And it got down to like under a meter.
Yeah, it got down pretty close.
That was crazy.
Let's take a look and see if we're gonna decide to keep teams the same. Nope, it looks like we're gonna be changing teams up once again. And Tuna, I believe that you are hopping into our player pool now.
I'm playing?
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
So we're gonna take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, while we get the one, the only, the infamous Nubatron up here into the casting booth.
He's got some big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill.
Some big cans to fill.
Probably
Tuna's
not
gonna have to head on out. Get it, big cans?
I don't know. Don't you have onion rings to eat?
Okay, Tuna. Nubatron!
Howdy, howdy.
I'm kind of angry that you weren't taking cues and using your soundboard there.
Oh yeah,
would have been a great moment, but it's okay. It's over. No, it's past. It's fine.
yeah. I didn't want to run the risk of pressing the wrong button and then we get a DMCA strike or something.
Oh no! Is there ever a wrong button?
Yeah. I got a couple of sound bits here that are like, you know, some music, so I don't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk it. Hey, man, so
how did your games go earlier?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah. No. I mean, they were some of them were okay. You know, we're trying this new thing where we're trying to balance the teams out. But you know, some people couldn't make it, so we had to kind of try to flex as best we could. So hopefully, stream, you guys are enjoying the game so far, and they're not too lopsided. We're doing with what we got. So, but I mean, heck, man, that
pretty good Winston last round.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Personally, I think my hog on Helios was pretty PogChamp, but couldn't pull out the win, unfortunately, on that one.
It might have been, but Patchy Mari's environmentals were hogging up the spotlight.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the Johnny shift?
But he shifts a lot, by the way.
The Johnny shift. It's a brand new move coming out to Reinhardt in the next patch. Allows you to press shift every 9 seconds.
Ooh, we got rid of DPS, huh?
And Little Red flourishes on DPS when they have a supportive support. And, you know, with Vicky in the back line, Kree, I think Little Red's got the verbal and kind of like the moral support that she'll need to have a little bit of an impact. The question is Lee going to be able to hold up here on the Zarya? Has to be able to blow just the right bubble. Able to find a couple of good moments. Red gets the opening kill, but Phantom on a high charge. Symmetra just holding the right click. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Gonna be able to work them back, and you know, that's a pretty powerful ability, noob.
Look, we just basically made a hot pocket of the entire team as he microwaved them to death. It was, I mean, that sim, you know, the longer that Ryan holds up his shield, he's just charging her up, giving her all the energy she needs.
But to drop it, and you take so much damage, the only way out of it's a big shatter! Oh, been able to start! Able to get the Reinhardt as well, super low, the sleep dart comes out, but it's a bait and switch, press Q, pressing W to get back onto the point. Young Gun on the high ground is going to be able to pose a little bit of a contest, but it's not going to be much. As Lee's once again there to support the team, should swap over, and now Noob. Gonna be up to the Blue Bombers to get the point back.
Yeah, you know, and they do have Johnny Shatter, they got the Sim Wall coming up, and Sound Barrier, so they just gotta make sure that they don't fall behind early.
Shatter got blocked, Noob. Punchy blocked the Shatter, but still they fall. The Blue Bombers blowing up the kill feed. Oh, the drive-by from Johnny.
The staple Johnny shift. There we go again, flipping the Ana. Finishing off just enough, but I mean, that was a great sequence, you know. Blue Bombers really went ahead and utilized their ult economy. You know, they pressed Q, unlike their opponents here, but you know, press Q has plenty to work with here. I mean, they have grab, they got Shadow coming up, as well as the Echo duplicate. So you know, they have some toys to play with. They have to get through this choke. They cannot get split, otherwise.
Oh no! Split like a banana.
Oh no! Like a glow stick. They got broken in half.
Do you break your glow sticks in half, Noob?
You gotta crack them, you know. You gotta crack them.
Yeah, I mean you crack them, but if you break them in half, you just dump everything everywhere. I think that's a health hazard.
True.
Like, I don't think that's a good like rave or like party standard.
You got a point. You're right. Okay, fine. You gotta break it in half. However, okay, their Press Q, the team's name, which is Press Q, had 3 Qs on the board on that last fight, and they didn't use them. Are we getting trolled here? Or did they just forget that that was their team name and didn't?
I mean, this is control point.
You got a point.
You see what I did there?
Oh no.
Speaking of trolls, speaking of control point, we're getting to the bridges. I'd like to see if Tiny Bunny or Victory are going to be able to find themselves a boot. Looks like Victory's going for the Lucio rollout, but doesn't make it there in time, so we're not going to see anybody hitting the koi pond, but 2-for-1 goes down, and Blue Bombers are suddenly into a 4v5. A lot of more kills coming through for Press Q.
Ooh, Phantom tried to get away. Unlucky.
Oh, Vaughn, that was rude. Vaughn can be pretty rude on these snipers.
Yeah, Vaughn could potentially be a pretty good, a significantly much better player if he just didn't get tilted at the game.
Tuna said, sit down, take a time out. Punchy said, Johnny, make fun with the fishies. You're wearing a lot of armor, you're gonna sink fast.
Punchimara's like, hey, look at all these koi fish I have over here.
Oh, Tiny Bunny! Oh, like Tiny Fishy! And man, we're getting a really thirsty Blue Bombers team. They're taking so many drinks that they might need to get cut off.
Change our team into the aquarium because they're all down there with the fish.
Oh, that's dangerous, Vaughn.
You want to no, a little too aggressive. An arrow is fine, but the man has a giant hammer.
It's okay, I mean, there's a lot of ultimates. Press Q right now online. There goes Phantom on the Echo trying to get something done for the Blue Bombers, but the found barrier from Victory is going to keep everybody in red alive and not dead as Mahogany sends in the dragons from the side. That's going to force the Blue Bombers to back out of the action. And Mahogany fighting another kill there with the Sonic Arrow on a Young Gun.
Looks like Press Q finally, finding their footing here. They have, they do have the Nano coming up that can potentially go ahead and counter this Echo duplicate coming up. As they have no defensive ults. The Blue Bombers, they have nothing to fight that. So
no way to get out!
Dude, no! Oh no!
I can hear the desk being slammed as the Hanzo falls. Gonna be up to Lee here on this Reinhardt to stop this. The charge goes through. No Reinhardt, but doesn't decide to charge. Solo shatters the Reinhardt. Bit of a selfish use of the ultimate because the nano boost was able to power through. And that Deadeye gonna find nothing. So a last-minute ditch effort for the Blue Bombers, and they're gonna have to, if they want to win this, they're gonna have to take it on the next map. Good pin.
Absolutely surprised. Press Q had one of their main DPS players down at the start of that fight. How the Blue Bombers didn't clutch that up is beyond me. We're going to the back three. Exciting. Love it.
A big part of it was probably Johnny shift onto the point, and then Lee decided to take advantage of that and solo shatter the Reinhardt. Finds the shatter there. After that, gets the nano boost and is able to swing through the next couple of members and try to progress on point, and that evens it out. Sherlock! Sherlock! Who are you rooting for? He doesn't want to pipe in. But from what I can translate, what he was saying was, kill Hanzo quick.
Yeah,
Put a red tick is better in game. Call her dog. Well, look how quickly they got to the point, noob.
That's the proper use of a Symmetra teleport, let me tell you.
Ooh, they're able to find those two opening kills as well. And for Blue Bombers, this is a fantastic start. You're gonna have to find something else to come to the table because now they're gonna be able to use that teleporter to like withdraw from their engagement if they want to re-engage however they choose to. Need to be able to find some way to fight back.
Yeah, absolutely. Blue Bombers with absolutely every single advantage right here, forcing press Q, force them way through that choke point that is so hard. They're taking so much spam damage. Lee can't hold his shield up for too long, and he's trying to mitigate the damage, but again, it's a double-edged sword. The longer he holds that shield, the more and more he's charging up that Symmetra from Phantom. It's going to be rough. They're going to have to switch something off here. Maybe go ball, force the blue bombers to back away a little bit, force some point presence. But it's going to be really tough for them to come out of here.
Oh, looks like they're going to try and capitalize off of the Graviton, but Young Gun's going to take a shot and find 3 with the Deadeye. And a good switch onto the Mei to help partition things off, but you gotta be able to get that into position. So we'll see if they're able to do that next time.
That was just a huge sound barrier coming out of Kree, keeping up her team through that grab, and then Young Gun, counter ultimate that. And sure enough, yeah, here we go, punch him already on the ball. Let's see if he can go ahead and create some havoc in the back line. Get some space.
2 kills down for the Bombers, even with the freeze from Little Red, it's not going to work out. The Shatter going to close things off, wasn't necessarily needed, but the Blue Bombers should be able to secure the point and take it away. Lee going to be taxed here on the Reinhardt to find something big on the Shatter in this next fight. Only 7% left. The Shatter goes down, but it got blocked. I can see it through the wall.
Got the Lucio on point. It's going to be enough, though. Did the changes? I think they were a little too late here, Winston. A little too late, Stidle.
He's trying to get something done with the Tracer. Does get Patsy Mari back onto the point, but Coalescence from Tunavi is going to push that ball right out the socket. Ain't going to work for them. Reinhardt can't get back on point. And the Blue Bombers are going to be able to take the win here. What do you think, Noob? I think Tuna was ready to play.
This was a well-balanced game, and I honestly think, it came down to just adjustments, right? The Blue Bombers, you made the most out of the Symmetra, and teleported to point on Plaza, right?
Yeah.
It just, the adjustments came a little too late for press Q. They should have switched off to the ball, gotten a little bit earlier. It's so much spam and damage comes through that choke that is damn near impossible to get through it if you don't have a fast composition to get to that choke point. So, but hey, well played on both sides. That was pretty even. That was some good Overwatch right there.
It definitely was. I like the combinations that we saw, and we're gonna be switching up teams yet again. And I'm just trying to keep track of which lobby we're in. Is this our final game?
I believe this is.
All right.
If I'm not mistaken, we should have some pretty. We'll see, because from what I can see in the lobby, I think a few people are logging off, so we're probably going to have some ringers coming on in, which is exciting. makes it fun for the players, right? But hey, but in the meantime, while we're setting up the lobby, Winston, what do you got planned out this weekend? You mentioned you were going to a wedding tomorrow, right?
Yes, I've got a wedding tomorrow. A work friend of Little Red Raccoon is getting married, so we're gonna be driving out there for the ceremony and all the fun stuff on Saturday, and then Sunday I'm gonna be spending a lot of time watching the CF1 championships, those grand finals as they go down, collegiate Valorant stuff, as well as doing some personal stuff. I mean, nothing big, but Monday, Noob.
Oh, what's happening Monday?
Monday.
Actually, I know what's happening Monday.
It's episode 4 of Name to Be Changed, The Lost Dweebs of Fandolvir. I mean, so here's the deal. So you're a fellow dungeon master. I don't want to name my group. I want either them to do it or for the name to grow naturally out of an interaction with an NPC or something like that. So I'm going with the Lost Dweebs of Fandolvir because If you tune into our sessions, nothing makes sense. The group.
Go ahead and plug it, by the way. Go ahead and plug
Oh
it, by
yeah,
the way.
it's twitch.tv/Steidel24, same as my Twitter handle. Everything is all the same, and you can find it there. Also, if you want to get TikTok updates on our games, my wonderful girlfriend Little Red Raccoon has her TikTok, which is Little Red Raccoon, and you can find a lot of fun little tidbits about our sessions there as well. But yeah, I mean, our group chemistry. I mean, you've watched the sessions.
Yeah, it's a fun group, y'all. And hey, by the way, to all the viewers out there that are tuning in here at the LSV, we don't just play Overwatch. We play Dungeons and Dragons. We play Destiny. We play all kinds of actually anything that you can play with another human being or person.
I mean, just to name the games I've played in LSV over the past like week and a half, we've got Overwatch, Enlisted, Scavengers, Apex, Titanfall, Destiny, Don't Starve Together. I wasn't playing, but there's a lot of Uno going on. Among Us, Project Winter. I mean, that's 10 right off the bat that I've probably played in the last 2 weeks in the LSV server. So we're not joking when we say that if you just liked a game, this is the place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man. I actually, for those folks, look at all my dice collection back here. I have this is what I call my little treasure trove. But I don't have enough dice. I need more dice.
Noob, did you see my new rolling tray?
No, please do show.
So this is the outside.
Oh, the unicorn.
The nice unicorn, and then when you open it, it has an outer ring, which fits 4 full set of die, and then an inner ring.
Ooh, now that is
roll
cool.
On. And then on top of that, the upper portion is also padded, so that if you need an additional rolling tray, you can also use the upper section. Pam has the same make of rolling tray. Hers has a different pattern on it. They're great. They're fantastic. They're super nice because
cool.
when you're done, you just put all your dice into the outside of it, close it up, and then stick it on a shelf, and boom, all your dice and everything are nice and neat and where they need to be.
Yeah, I love a good dice tray. Unfortunately, man, I cannot wait for IRL games. Chat, I know out there, we're close to the finish line. If we haven't done so yet, get vaccinated. That way we can all go back to playing D&D in real life. We can have more Houston Outlaws watch parties in person.
Oh, please.
We miss that. The boys are back. The boys are 4-0.
Do you know how long it's been since I've put this hood on?
It's been since the homestands, right? It's been over a year.
Well, I mean, no, I did wear it to Valhalla a couple of weeks ago for one of our not watch parties. But like, I mean, it's been so long since I've worn this to an event. Like, I want to get back to actually like having a bunch of people, getting chants going, all the fun stuff we used to have. I'm so excited for that. So definitely make sure that you're still wearing your masks out in public. Get yourself vaccinated. CDC guidelines recently announced that, if you are vaccinated, you're kind of we're almost at the herd immunity stage. So you're a little bit more safe to not wear your masks. But you know what? Better safe than sorry. Wear masks when you're in public space. It looks like we are almost ready to get going, ? Looks like, yeah, Noob, you're still the owner. Good job, you gave it to Kree.
I just threw it back at Kree.
You know, Noob, a sign of a great leader.
Yeah.
Delegation.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So I keep apparently whenever she's group leader, Kree, that is, he can't change the title, the name of the team name, which is just surprising. I mean, she's owner. But I will say, fun fact about Kree, team captain over there on that side, is that her fun fact is that she is a professional weeb.
Yep, I mean,
that's the fun fact that I have from her.
Question, Noob. In your
Yes, sir.
conversations with Kree, have you ever named an anime that she hasn't known?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm what some would consider to be a normie. I mean, I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I love Attack on Titan. Dragon Ball Z is what I grew up with. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, like a lot of
Cowboy Bebop and Champloo. Those are just classics. Those are
yeah. I mean, I absolutely love all of those. But I mean, sometimes she recommends anime, and I'm just like, what? I never even heard of this. So, yes. Yeah, Kree knows a lot about anime. She works in the anime industry. So if any of you guys want some anime recommendations, definitely talk to Kree. She will hook it up.
Yeah, for sure. She also knows like all the weird games, like all the little weird niche games that you wouldn't really find very often on Steam. She's played once or twice. The Mahogany on tank, a bit of a change of pace for Vaughn. Oh, not only a change of pace, but almost a change of spawn location. Is able to get out though with a good wall coming out from Young Gun to keep him alive. At least you're gonna have some trouble on the far end unless they can get them unbunched. Victory staying pretty good and pretty healthy on this. Zarya gets brought low and gets taken down by Tsunavi. That's a bit of a vendetta. I can promise you that in this res, Vicky's gonna be looking for a bit of revenge, but the kill's heavily in favor of the Little Reds. And I feel like you might know what team I'm rooting for.
I mean, they're with Tsunavi coming in clutch, and you know what? I'm going to attribute this success on this point to his fun fact, which is I'm still holding on to Dogecoin. So,
So is Little Red.
if you guys want to get good at Zarya, you got to invest in that Dogecoin.
And Little Red also has Dogecoin, but I saw today an ad on Reddit for there is now Shibu Inu coin.
Really?
Yeah, and Pam is a prospective Shibu Inu owner. It is a dog breed that she wants. Oh, Patchy, what a res! Vicky's. Oh no, this is a sad day for Vicky. Patchy, why would you do that?
Okay, yeah, looks like the blue team's really got to just stay in spawn for a little bit, regroup. The stagger is unreal. They're getting staggered so bad right now. They need to slow down. They need to stay in spawn, respawn together. Otherwise, this is gonna be there's gonna be a 5-minute time bank for press Q coming up. Actually, the Little Reds.
I mean, let's give big ups to Patchy and Punchy, doing a great job on the support role. Oh, Lee. I was just talking about how good they were doing, and then you had to come in and throw in your friggin' barrage and wipe them out. But Vaughn Mahogany got really deep there on the Reinhardt, throw the shatter in, really advantageously, not really caring about what was behind him. Luckily got the nano boost in, got the pocket, kept him alive, and then the anti-nano was able to beat out Johnny on that Reinhardt battle. If it hadn't been for Leafy in that aerial threat position, that fight would have heavily gone in favor of the blue.
But yeah, no, it looks like finally blue team looked like they were going to stabilize. Lee had a really good play there with that barrage of his. But I think finally, as I say that, blue team finally looked like they would stabilize. Press Q is just really, or the Little Reds, excuse me, are just man, it's pretty strong right now.
Oh no. Leafy hunting down Patchy, finds the first, second support down. There's 3 kills for Leafy as he looks for the forfeit. Isn't able to find it. Still think if he can't get onto this this echo, but it's alright, the rest of the team's there. The payload will go through with 4 minutes and 10 seconds from the time bank. This is a whopping push for the Little Reds.
Yeah, I kind of had to take a break and look up at the team compositions to make sure that the Blue Bombers actually had DPS players playing, because that was just a steamroll. But hey, we've seen this before, right? Where it looks like it's a little lopsided, and the other team just fires right back. So I'm kind of hoping that blue team just kind of really steers in a similar direction and has an immense time back as well.
Well, we'll see. Defensively, we're going to get a look at this composition. Nothing really changing. And coming into that, if nothing's done about Leafy in the skies, there's going to be a really big issue coming into this for the blue team. Little Reds are pretty comfortably positioned. Little Red playing that Mercy, a hero that she is quite attuned to.
And this is a great map for Pharah here, right? There's a lot of areas where she can dip, dive, duck, dodge, leave way should there be double hit scan or a pesky hit scan trying to knock her out of the air, right? So, yeah, you know, blue team's got a lot to really a mountain to climb here, especially if they can't deal with Lee. So we'll see what they do. Opting for a Sombra. You got the D.Va to help mitigate the damage from the Pharah and Concentrix over on the McCree. But, you know, there you can see the burst damage from that Pharah is proving to be a little too much.
And getting targeted there by Punchy Mari for a quick second, but it wasn't really enough to do more than a quick scare to lead. We're going to have to see a little bit more pressure go onto that Pharah. The D.Va is good to have there in theory, but the D.Va needs to be doing a little bit more to go after that aerial threat. And 10-8 on the Johnny is a good start. Punchy going to be able to find the first kill with no shield. This should be a surefire win. The blue demons, if they can take care of Lee in the sky, but nobody's able to find the kills. The heals are still there. One down to victory. And a big Deadeye comes through from Phantom. Work their way all the way around the map, onto the elevator, onto the high ground, pops the Deadeye, and gets big returns.
So, man, wow. Phantom coming in clutch. His team was on its heels. They were backing back up into point, waiting for those respawns. But hey, the fact that Phantom has been playing Overwatch since high school. He actually played Overwatch for his high school team in a high school esports league. So he has a lot of experience there, obviously clearly holding on to that Deadeye, making sure that he came for the right moment, and right as he was peeling, you know, it paid off. So that experience coming in clutch for him.
The damage coming out of the Little Reds right now is a little bit overwhelming. The Blue Demons pushing them all the way back to spawn, but they'll be able to bounce back. 2 minutes still left. There goes the Shatter, taking advantage of early positioning. Gets moved into the car, however, by Lee, and isn't able to capitalize. Mahogany gonna have to get sent back to spawn, and Vaughn right now not having as much fun on the tank as they did on the DPS. Can't seem to get in the door, but a lot of ultimates await them once they do from the Little Reds.
Yeah, Vaughn is trying to channel his inner pet Bengal tiger, which he owned when he was young. He owned he owned a pet Bengal tiger named Josie when he was a kid. So maybe he's trying to channel that a little too much. Got to keep that shield up. You know, now these DPS players know, hey, playing main tank ain't that easy.
It'd be a big EMP. They grab 4, but the follow-up coming through from the Blue Demons is going to be a little bit lackluster. Self-destruct all you want, but Phantom now working his way into the back line with a Deadeye. The supports are totally susceptible, but a good sleep from Punchy is going to put it to bed. However, Lee comes in to bring justice from the skies and is able to do so without much issue. And with 48 seconds left, this is starting to look like a little bit of an unbalanced matchmaking, Noob.
Well, you know what they say, I ain't heard no bell, so there's still 30 seconds left on the clock. We got a Shatter coming up for Mahogany. We do have Patchy Deer's Battle Mercy coming up, or the Valkyrie, excuse me. So we'll see if they can maybe get something out of this. It's tough though. Again, they have not dealt with Lee. He has just been Huge, big pick here. Shield up.
Oh, there's the nano boost that they need.
Oh, big
Both
crazy
Reinhardt's
move.
punching in, but Mahogany gets the bigger bit. Still very low, has the healing, but nobody can get to point. Nobody can get to point.
He was so close, Winston. So close. It was a matter of inches.
We're gonna get a look at that Deadeye up onto the elevator. The pressure comes in, the Deadeye goes out. Falls to make sure that nobody can get easy kills on the stationary McCree. And is able to find 3 with it. A pretty masterful play there on the Deadeye.
Oh boy, you know, those were you know, I'll say this. I think that was a little bit closer than it looked. Because if Phantom doesn't get that 3K, the Blue Bombers take that. They take that point, right? So, man, yeah, yikes. If play the game 100% going on over to Phantom. That was huge. But I mean, the Little Reds just steamrolled.
Yeah, if you're on the Little Reds, it was a good way to end the night.
Absolutely. And you know, heck, as Little Reds was a team captain. Fun fact for Little Red, she didn't list one. So let's just say that, hey, she is Winston's girlfriend, aka Shadow 24's girlfriend. So.
Fun fact about Little Red: her favorite animal is the giraffe, but she loves raccoons.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely loves them, which rings true to name Little Red Raccoon. And also, you can find her on TikTok at Little Red Raccoon. So make sure you go and do that. But Noob, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us here tonight.
Yes. You know, it was a good time, and hey, look, we're a little bit kind of on schedule. We started a little bit late. You know, we started at around 8:30. It's 10:23, so pretty good little 2-hour. Oh, hey, actually, hold your horses. We have a celebrity in the game.
Do we?
We have Jag, aka Jesse Goodman, social media manager for the Houston Outlaws.
What is Jag doing in here?
Do we have time for one more?
Let me check with production.
Production. Just throwing that out there. You let us know.
Sounds like production is saying go ahead and go for it, so we can get one more in here.
All right, let's get one more game in.
Before we get into this, I want chat to know me and Jag. We spent a long time casting Overwatch together. Kind of grew up in ELO Hell together, and did a lot of gigs together. We ended up holding our own event with colleges that was super successful, and now he's the social media manager for the Outlaws and my favorite team, and he's a really, really, really good friend of mine. So I'm gonna judge him pretty harshly on his play. If we're gonna be completely honest, we're gonna give some critiques on how Jag takes a stab at playing.
Which fun fact? We actually interviewed Jag.
Where'd you do that?
At the Outlaws Outpost, which is the LSV podcast covering all topics Outlaws. That is also brought to you by the Good Game and Good Night podcast. It's an all nerd type news podcast brought to you, by Bindu Sara, one of our Austin members. And yeah, we talked to him. You can find all of those videos on our YouTube channel. Just Google or YouTube Lone Star Vanguard. You can find all of the episodes that we've had there. We've actually interviewed him. We've interviewed Lord Denzo, the Outlaws Most Wanted content creator champion. And stay tuned, because this coming Tuesday we will be interviewing Robbie Landes from Checkpoint XP.
Ooh, I love Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie's a great guy. You know, and we figured, hey, Robbie, all you do is interview people. It's time that you get interviewed. So
Fair enough.
We love him. He's great. Excited to kind of get into the nitty gritty of like what is his origin story? Where did he? Go ahead.
Real quick, production. Can we put Jag's stats on blast? Let's take a look at his Let's take a look at Jag's career profile.
Oh, can we do that? I'm friends with him now, so
let's see what Jag's got to offer to bring to the table. Looks like a support player. 41 hours on the Ana. Can we see the win percentage on that Ana?
Hey, he's Diamond season 22. Oh, season 23 is when he started to kind of fall off a little bit.
Oh.
Diamond support. Let's go. We need that.
He's a solid player, but let's look at the win percentage for the Ana. As an Ana player myself, I am definitely here to judge. Let's see, we've got healing done. That's okay. Win percent 51%. Okay, that's respectable. I mean, he could be doing better, but it's respectable.
I love how it's his first time ever playing with us, Winston, and you're putting his stats on blast.
I mean,
He's never gonna come back.
He knew the second he stepped into the ring with me on cast that his stats were on blast. I mean, that's can we take a look at his tank play?
Oh my goodness. Lag, Jack.
Let
the record show.
Okay, noob. Let's pop into your area of expertise. Here's his Reinhardt stats.
Okay, all right. So games lost 38. Great number. Win percentage 54. It's over 30%. That's a W. Objective time 2 hours. He knows what he's got to. Great, perfect. Time spent on fire. I can use a little more help. Let me see. Eliminations. That's pretty good. Best 40. Not bad. 15 eliminations per 10 minutes. That's pretty good. Hey, look, he's got a 2.0 KD. Let's go. Hey, you know what, Jack? Popping off. I like it.
Can we take a look at Nuvatron's Reinhardt stats?
You don't need to do that.
Why
are we bringing that in?
While we're at it, let's take a look at the Nuvatron Reinhardt stats.
Look at that. Well, I don't know if you knew that, but that
115 hours, guys.
Do you know that emblem is? I was actually top 512. That's what that emblem means.
No, it's not.
That's exactly what it means.
Tattoo.
No, it is not. That means I was top 512.
That's Zarya's tattoo. You're speaking to somebody who currently has an arm full of Overwatch tattoos.
Yeah, no. Well, you're wrong. I'm here to let you know that you were wrong. But look at those limbs, guys.
Let me see here. Let me take a look. So win percentage less than Jag.
1%. Okay.
Yeah, the 1%'s important.
I have a significant amount of more hours to play on this character. I will say.
Where is your eliminations per life? Almost 2. It's almost 2. But you know what they say about almost? Only counts in concussion mines and diva bombs. Only 7 hours on fire, noob.
Only 7.
Only 7 hours. I don't know how I feel about that. It's
team
a
name
low
is...
number.
We got new team names coming in. We got the Blue Bonnets.
Bonnets, okay. A bit of a Texas theme.
Oh my, sorry for caps, y'all. Yeah, it looks like they're just waiting on one more person to get into the lobby, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Jag will be on the red team. So, you know what? Let me go ahead. For those that are still sticking around, I know it's getting a little late. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of some fun facts of our competitors today. So, for Vicky, her fun fact is I'm the only Lucio... Wait, that's not right. I'm the only Lucio main without a Reddit account? Sure.
Do you get it? Because
I get it. But is that really her fun fact? I feel like that's wrong.
No, that's her fun fact. Second fun fact: she's Canadian, so she's the second Canadian Lucio to grace our doors here at the Lone Star Vanguard. Bonnie, of course, being the first.
Yeah, see, you know what? I could be wrong because I'm pretty sure.
Wait, no, these are wrong.
These are wrong, right? The last time I'm a single
Whiskey
gamer.
does
Pringle.
not have a son.
That's right. These are okay. Click on that Google Doc. Scuffed in a production. Am I right? On that Google Doc, click on copy of ranks. I think they somehow got mixed up. So this entire time the facts were wrong. Winston, the facts were wrong. Oh,
They
no.
are.
In a production, dude.
I was reading Whiskeys and I was like, my son was the one who was given the autographed jersey, and I was like, I could have sworn that was Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. Johnny Cage. His son was in fact the kid that won the signed autograph jersey from the Outlaws back in
the Homestead.
March of at the Homestead. So congrats to Johnny's kid and Johnny. Okay. We have the right ones. Victory. Her fun fact is that she is a single gamer Pringle. Fun fact out there for you guys.
That tracks.
Let's see here. Who else do we have? On her team, she has a Punchamari. Punchamari, what is his fun fact? For Trill, is that... Let me see. He can remember when Gibraltar had 4 checkpoints. I did not remember that.
Oh man, that's old school, dude. That's like no limits was regular Overwatch back in the day, kind of shit, kind of stuff.
Okay, so we're changing our name to the Red Roses here for the red team.
The Blue Bonnets and the Red Roses. This is a battle for flower power, noob. Do you have a favorite flower between the two?
Oh, the Blue Bonnets, baby. All Texas. Let's go. All day, every day.
But what about the romance of a red rose?
Red roses are too cliche, man. Let's be honest. Guys, piece of advice out there. Like, yes, roses are great, but guaranteed, not every lady out there or loved one loves roses, right? People have favorite flowers, right? People like tulips, people like bonnets, people like daisies. So, there's all different and matter of flowers out there. You'll take the time to find out what they actually appreciate the most, right? So, invest some time into figuring out. Roses are the default, but don't fall into that trap. All right.
In my opinion, roses are the oh shit, I forgot flowers. Let me go get some roses.
Exactly, 100%. That's the easy escape, right? Don't fall into that trap, y'all. Take the time to find out what your loved one appreciates.
Get some good lilies. Lilies are always a good bet.
Lilies are great too, 100%. But all right,
Hold on. Is Little Red on tank?
Oh, let's see. Little Red on the Winston. Apollo with the Sigma.
Little Red's on the Winston.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's finish up these fun facts. Fun fact for I am Brig Guy. Let's see, Brig. I am Brig Guy. What is your fun
My
fact?
spreadsheet did an update, so you gotta let me know.
Hey, fun fact for I am Brig Guy. This is his first time actually playing with us. So, welcome. And then hey, look at that beautiful skin, that beautiful Winston skin from the London Spitfire Season 1 champions. So mad that I missed out on that skin.
Well, when it sucks to suck. That's my high brain analysis. Jag gonna be on the Zenyatta so they can dish out a little bit of extra damage as they go through, but not able to heal up Phantom, failing to keep the McCree alive, but it's okay. The rest of the team's gonna pick up the slack. Actually, it's really high charge.
Yeah,
and the healing's there.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You have Mahogany back on DPS, who's gonna be just. He doesn't necessarily have to aim. All he has to do is spam that trope with those arrows to keep the enemy at bay, right? And Winston has to be, or Little Red has to be very careful with how she dives here, right? They need to make sure that, ooh, never, I take that back. He has to aim, and he just did. 2 massive hits on that Mahogany.
Yeah, pretty much in almost single-handedly bringing this push back. I mean, the Transcendence with Lee on the far is going to be a big hit. There's nothing left for the Blue Bonnets to stop the Red Roses right now. They've allowed for Drag to continue through and get that Transcendence. So with the respawns left, Red Roses should be able to push on through to the point. There goes the Graviton coming out from the Blue Bonnets. Punchy trying to make something happen, able to find a couple of kills, and more go the way of the Red Roses. And Jag able to pick up a double, his first 2 kills of the game.
There you go, Jag, showing his background, his prowess on that Zen. You love to see it. Yeah, you know, you got to give that point take to Mahogany. Those 2 picks, those back-to-back picks, huge.
Into the next fight. Ultimate's definitely in favor of the Blue Bonnets. The Red Roses have a couple coming up, but Phantom's gonna have to position themselves advantageously. Jag able to find the opening pick. Phantom with the second, and now 2 down. The Blue Bonnets don't look like they're in such a good situation. There's been greener pastures before. Phantom trying to take advantage of the confusion, able to do so. And now the Red Roses will continue to move the payload through, but the bridge on Eichenwald, Noob, is one of the more difficult places to get the payload past.
Yeah, you know, this is so tough. I mean, you have a, you know, for the Blue Bonnets, you have a Junkrat, right? Contesting against a Pharaoh. That's not a good matchup. Pachi is going to have to make a change here. Otherwise, this is going to get ugly really fast.
Oh, Pachi tried to go for a cheeky hook, but the barrage was there to find him. And Lee on this Pharah has been a pretty unrelenting force. It hasn't seemed like anybody's been able to do anything about it. Even Mahogany on the Widow hasn't been able to find him.
Did they not watch what happened on Hollywood? Lee on this Pharah has been unstoppable. No one's been able to really have an answer for him. You know, and at this point, all of this is not the greatest point for Pharah. I mean, if it isn't broken, why fix it, right? So I suspect Lee's going to continue to just build up a barrage here, and then just, oh, red team. So the Red Roses just really...
Oh, it could be big. From the higher rope, Pachi! Gets the 4K, but the question is, are the respawns going to be enough? They need to get the payload, stop it, and take care of the Winston, and then the 3 is still there. There goes the Jedi from Phantom to try and make something happen. It will get the D-Scoop, but that's just about it. Mahogany able to clean things up. And the Blue Bonnets are going to have a little bit of a seedling of hope here in these passes as the sun rises. The Red Roses are going to be getting picked.
And now the Junkrat is big here, right? He's close quarters. You can spam those grenades through that stroke. You can just spam the hallways here, as long as you stay away from that Pharah. So, you know, Pachidir's got to be careful, can he? And as I say that, get picked up by the McCree. You got to be passive here.
Nano Boost online, Primal online, kills coming through for the Red Roses as the petals fall from the Blue Bonnets. And the payload's going to be able to go through 3 minutes and 20 seconds. An impressive time bank, but honestly, here at Pugs, anything's possible. We'll see what the Blue Bonnets are able to do come springtime.
Do Blue Bonnets have petals? Are they considered petals, or what are they?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to Google this. Do Blue
Yes, they're flower petals. Noob, they're just in a different shape.
I have to ask. Okay. Oh, hear me out. Blue bonnet flowers are made up of florets. Each floret has 5 petals. Okay, so they do.
Yeah.
All right. You know. When in doubt, Google it.
No, it's a flower. What do flowers have? Petals.
Ready for battle.
Hey, you know what? It's
What is the one thing that flowers and bikes have in common? Petals.
I was gonna say chains, but you're right.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
back to Eichenwald, everybody. Premium
man.
content coming.
We're having
through.
fun, are you?
Oh, I am having a blast. This casting is going much better than actually playing, let me tell you.
Well, when we're done, we can go and grab a brew at the Brewery Metaskrug. Metaskrug. Brewery Metaskrug. I'm sure I'm murdering that, and I do apologize. The Mahogany now going to be taking to the skies. Noob Vaughn wants a bit of aerial action.
Oh. Dude, please, everyone, chat, go ahead and cue Danger Zone. Because we're going to have an aerial battle. You love to see it. I love this choice. Hey, if you can't beat him, join him, right?
Oh, a good concussive blast puts Phantom into a tricky position, but still able to find Mahogany and roll away to safety at 1 health. This is bad news bears for the Blue Bonnets.
He was so close there, Winston. Mahogany had him. Phantom was down to 1 bar. It's just unlucky. That last Rocky couldn't find purchase.
That's a big sleep card, but a big anti-nade comes through to help out, so it's not going to find any purchase. Phantom had a huge flashbang there. Caught Patchy before they could recall, and that was the end of the push.
No, and it'll be interesting to see what the Blue Bonnets do here. Looks like the Red Roses have the ultimate answer. They're going to have that trance, so they can basically deal with anything that the Blue Bonnets throw at them. So whatever they do, they got to kind of bait out that transcendence. But as I say that, I mean, Red Roses expend nothing.
Yeah, they didn't need to use their ultimates there. It means Kree's still gonna have that nano boost on the attacking side. Bree still has the opportunity with the shatter. The big play here is gonna have to be making sure that they check for Apollo, who's looking for a sneaky shatter from the back line. Mahogany getting taken down from Phantom to start isn't great, but they are able to find out Apollo there in the back. Shatter goes down in the counter shatter to follow. The Justice comes through. But the kill feed pretty even. Apollo's still able to find an opening kill, but it's not going to do anything more than that. DM right there in front of the Justice, and as well as the Diva body, going to help eat that up. But the killers are still coming through for Red Roses now, but with 1 minute and 42 seconds left, we're going to have to see something big from the Blue Bonnets if they want to break through the choke point. Maybe a big Diva bomb.
Yeah. I mean, well, they have something to work with, right? I mean, they have their Diva bomb, they do have their nano. Nothing to really pair the nano with, as Visor is barely coming online, sitting at roughly 50%. So Mahogany's really got to pull something out of here. You got to keep that Diva alive, right? You gotta force it to cool down here in order for your Diva to get a big.
Here it is. Oh, it might be big. Finds one. Finds the McCree. That's gonna let Mahogany have a little bit more freedom on the DPS side of things. They're gonna even it up, however, taking Patchy Deary out, but 2 kills come through for the Blue Bonnets and a nano boosted Red Rose. The Thorns may hurt, but the Shatters are gonna hurt worse. Finds a big one on the victory. Apollo now looking to even things out and bring the defense to a close. And with members of the Blue Bonnets shriveling away, the Red Roses should be able to hold this as well, but Apollo falls a little bit earlier than planned, and the Tracer now back into the fight. Blue Bonnets looking good here if they can deal with Lee on the Tracer. Tack Visor from Mahogany, able to do so, and Spade's gonna push through, gets flashbang, and doesn't come out alive. But the point beginning to tick over.
No, this is not looking good for the Blue Bonnets. That Visor came out just a bit too early. He didn't see the McCree coming around the corner.
Oh, and Bree guy goes down with the shatter. That's something that if Punchy... Oh, Punchy just got red, so that's going to be big. Titanfall comes through onto Tunavi. The Diva trying to work something. Punchy able to find the Diva bomb, get the baby Diva as well. It's just the lone Reinhardt and the Tracer. If they dealt with Apollo, now to deal with Punchy. Or sorry, now to deal with Phantom on this Tracer. The respawn's scrambling, but it looks like the red team's going to go ahead and concede to allow this to continue back to the original point.
Can they look? Okay. Oh, finally. That took a little too long, but hey, they were able to get the point. They stay alive. The Blue Bonnets, finding their second win here. They do have Shatter coming up. are online at the moment, so they can definitely push. I think they gotta be aggressive here. You only have roughly about 2 minutes left. You gotta make something out of nothing. You gotta be aggressive here.
Yeah, you really gotta punch it to the red team. If you're on the blue bonnet, the red ropes, you have to know you mean business here. A big shatter comes through, but it's not gonna find as much as Apollo's, and that's gonna turn the tables here in the fight as the Justice comes through. The kills follow the red roses. Even though we have a nano boosted soldier, Farah's still gonna live through the skies as Mahogany has to run and hide due to the damage of the nano boosted Zenyatta coming out from the red roses. A nano boosted Zenyatta, noob. A nano boosted Zenyatta.
You gotta wonder, was that nano was it too early? Did Kree maybe think that if we gave him nano, that Mahogany would get that visor up sooner? So now
I think that was the play.
I think that was a play. It didn't pan out. So now you don't have nano, but you do have your visor. Jag has that transcendence though, and there it is. It's gonna mitigate all the damage to it.
Good flashbang onto Mahogany to get that tack visor down to a shorter temper, but 4 members left from the red roses still stand into a couple of the blue bonnets. D.Va gonna go down with the bomb, isn't able to get the D suit as well as the kill onto Jag, so that's gonna allow the payload to move forward. And with respawns barely in favor of the blue bonnets, they should be able to field the full team for the next fight here at the bridge.
And I was gonna mention that if you were blue bonnets, you'd be happy, but they did use some ultimates. However, they will be having their nano coming up here pretty soon. Obviously, they got Shatter coming online as well. They just have to be very careful that Little Red doesn't surprise them with a bomb coming up here.
Well, apart from the Mercy, Little Red does like to play a lot of D.Va. There goes the Shatter, and it's gonna find 3. A boop comes through. It's not gonna find everything that it needs. The kills, however, still following, and Little Red's D.Va bomb gonna fall behind the stairwell there in the back. Able to find the Mercy on the Titanfall, and that's gonna be big, but immediately desuited regardless of Jag's Transcendence. It's just gonna be there to keep the baby D.Va alive, which is gonna get Little Red her mech back. Almost.
You gotta focus Phantom here. Blue Bonnets have to focus Phantom. They are not focusing Phantom. He's just getting so much damage on this McCree.
Oh, and Apollo has the Shatter ready. There goes the Mirage. Overtime's ticking down. There's not much that can be done. A good try, but the Red Roses are going to be able to take this game, and they're going to be able to close it out. Jag with an undefeated record here at the LSV PUGS. This is the 4K.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no, my team's in trouble. That was horrible. Don't. That was bad. I was unprepared.
Oh no, Winston.
I was unprepared.
Huge 4K.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for our pugs. But before we head out, Noob, was there anything else that you wanted to kind of throw into the mix?
I just wanted to say thank you all for very much for coming out, tuning in, hanging with us on a Friday. We do this every Friday. 1 week we will have non-produced pugs. So next week it'll be from point of view from one of our players. The following week will be produced, casted as well. If you would like to learn how to do some of this production stuff, some of this casting, please join the Discord. Hop in there. Let me know that you are interested, and I will guide you in the right direction. I myself am new to casting and production. Winston knows this all too well. I come to him for absolutely everything. But we're here to learn. We're here to grow as a community and to
a fun time.
And to empower those that want to try something new, right? So if you want to spice it up a little bit, join the LSV. Tell your friends, get them on in here, and let's have some fun. Let's get them together.
That being said, if you want to get into that Discord, you can go ahead and head on over to the lsv.gg where you can find the link to the Discord, as well as I'm pretty sure you can !Discord in Twitch chat, and it should give you a link. But if that doesn't work, go over to lsv.gg and you can find a link into the Discord where we do more events like this and a lot of other community-based things across the table. We got Taco Tuesday in multiple different cities here in Texas. So if you do live in San Antonio, Austin, or Houston, we do have hubs in all three of those cities of people and members and fun shenanigans to do. But yeah, you can find all of that there. Make sure that you follow the Lone Star Vanguard on Twitter and here on Twitch so you know all the happenings and goings on. And with that, stay safe, don't be toxic, and have yourselves a wonderful evening.
One last thing, let's forget. One last thing. Thank you so much to MI Blizzard for putting together this production.
As well as Silent Marine.
As well as Silent Marine, who took some time to help us out put this production together. It looks beautiful. And of course to our creative director, Tiny Bunny, who you can find her stuff in the About section below. Go ahead and show her some love. She puts together all these awesome graphics, a lot of this, or a lot of our stuff. But thank you to our production team that was with us tonight. Thank you to our creative director, and to everybody that came out and made this a fun Pugs night. Thank you so much.
See you in a couple of weeks.
Yep.